On March 19, 2022, 29 boats headed into the waters of Wilson and Wheeler Lakes in Rogersville, Alabama, each one hosted by a captain and crew who had the privilege to give their time and resources to the event 2022 Warrior Catfish Contest, the event hosted by Patriot Catfishing Incorporated. On board these boats were 30 servicemen and women, veterans of the United States Armed Forces. These heroes were the reason for this event. Patriot Catfishing Incorporated was founded by Kevin Breedlove, a veteran of the U.S. Army for 24 years. Their mission statement is as follows. Our mission is to provide a sense of normalcy and camaraderie for veterans, especially those wounded or disabled defending our country and freedoms, and members of their families. Service members and their families experience sacrifices that are not recognized or even understood by people unaffiliated with the military. We want to give them the opportunity to catch big catfish and be able to share their adventures with family and friends. What you're about to see is just some of the fun, excitement, and most importantly, pride and fellowship shown to these fighting men and women. If you'd like to be a part and help support this cause, see the info at the end of this video. Each veteran was hosted by volunteer captains who graciously gave their time and showed our veterans how to catch trophy catfish. Now, we don't want to forget all the people behind the scenes. They provided support in the way of food, apparel, and gear. And to those people, we say thank you. Again, if you'd like to be a part or help support this event, see the info at the end of this video.
So you're from Minnesota?
Yeah, I'm from Minnesota. I was born and raised there, and spent most of my time growing up there as a kid doing normal kid stuff. And in 2009, I found the urge to go serve my country and left work one day and headed down to recruiter station and said, I want to go to Iraq or Afghanistan as fast as I can. I want to be on the front lines. How do I get there? The guy told me don't move. After 9 months of hard fighting down there, I found myself in a complex ambush where I stepped on IED, where I tore my arms all up and got my legs blown off, and came home and started rebuilding. And I was on a veterans outdoor event, kind of like a pheasant hunt type of event, and I met a guy named Kevin Breedlove, and that's how I got into catfishing.
What was the thing that gave you the passion to join the service? Yeah, so when I was in middle school, that's when the towers fell, and I had to watch all that happen, and I wasn't old enough to join or anything like that, but you knew some of the guys that were going overseas and stuff, and got to watch it on the news a lot, and stuff, and it was always interesting, it piqued my interest, and I always admired those guys that were doing that, and I always see myself wanting to be one of those guys. I want to be a part of a team. On that foot patrol that day, our whole goal was to go out and find an enemy's cache that day, and we pushed off our base and headed north. My team leader says, hey, we're getting ICOM chatter, the enemy's radios. He said, they're going to hit us again. And I said, hey, Sergeant Hurley, where do you think they're going to hit us from? He says, I don't know, Jackie boy, I don't. I stepped around the IED right then and there out in the middle of that field, and I remember flipping through the air. I landed on my shoulder and my neck, and it landed, and it felt kind of weird. And I remember looking at this arm here, and it was all blown out. And I remember thinking I needed a tourniquet. My tourniquet was right, my first aid kit was right here, but I couldn't get my arm back because my shoulder was broken. So I was trying to get one out of my night vision pouch, and I was digging and digging and digging, and I was trying to figure out what was going on when I couldn't get that pouch open. And when I looked over, my arm was just hanging straight down, and every time my heart beat, I'd see my blood spraying out the backside of my arm. And I knew I was in trouble then. I had no idea my legs were even hurt yet. And that's when I seen that my right leg had been completely tore off, and my left leg from the knee down was pretty much gone. All of a sudden I heard the chopper coming, and I thought, man, I can't be the guy that dies right when that thing gets here. And I remember my guys rolling me over, and I remember Doc trying to get an IV started in my neck. And they picked me up and they're hauling me across the field, and they slid me in that chopper. And Doc yelled at the medic, I put 2 tourniquets on each limb, and the flight medic says, I don't care, we got to go, we're getting shot up. And the anesthesiologist asked me if I was allergic to anything. And I said penicillin, and he kind of laughed, thinking, we're not going to be giving you any penicillin right now. You're in a little worse shape than that, But I was thinking, man, if they give me penicillin, I get high, because I have no hands to itch with, And the surgeon says to me, if you can stay awake for 5 more minutes, I'll promise you your life. And I was like, deal. Fishing's brought a lot of people together, and a lot of great things have been done for people through fishing. And one of the things that Kevin's doing that is so amazing is he's found a way for us to go heal out in the boat. There's a lot of guys that, the war's over now in Afghanistan, the war's over in Iraq, and it doesn't mean that the war's over for everybody else. A lot of guys come home and they have PTSD, and the war rages on for them in their heads, and they really struggle. And it's
it's really important that we have places like this that guys can go and find a place to heal and be around like-minded people, and it gives us a chance to go and reset, so we go back to our lives with our our families and our jobs and our careers and things like that. We're back to being motivated. We're ready to take on the world, meet as many new people as I can, and experience everything I can. And at the end of the day, I know when my life flashed before my eyes again, I know how great it's going to be, because the first one was already awesome. Next time's got to be even better. Oh, it feels like a little hot there.
He's got enough bending green yet, but maybe he just ain't seen the boat. Get him, Jackie. You know about this, eh? Get that eagle head on.
Swiped him.
This is a quote that Adam came up with. It says, "To my fellow vets, let go of the nightmare, let go of the hell, embrace life and embrace love." That's pretty powerful. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. I hope you the best tomorrow on the water.
Okay.
I hope you plenty of luck and tight lines, and I hope you catch the biggest fish out there.